The founders did not penalize productivity through taxes. They had no internal revenue service. They believed in minimal taxation. Americans did not pay income taxes, which were prohibited by the Constitution. They did not pay export taxes, which were also prohibited by the Constitution. But imports were taxed. Tariffs were used to fund government, to fund the state government, to fund the federal government. What did Trump do when he came into office? He placed tariffs on countries and gave these funds to the farmers and others. So the founding fathers believed in free trade within our own borders and a system of tariffs on imported goods. And Thomas Jefferson, he said the following: "It must be observed that our revenues are raised almost wholly on imported goods." Now, Jefferson, he never wanted the federal government to have this gigantic national debt. I think today, if he saw the debt, he'd be turning over in his grave. When Jefferson was in his administration, and this is during his 8 years of tenure in office, he reduced the national debt from 83 million to 57 million, despite America's war with Barbary states during the same period. And the founding fathers knew that the people had to coin their own money. They had to create their own currency, control their own currency. They were never supposed to borrow it from a private Western Central Bank, which is a private corporation. They were never supposed to borrow it with interest attached, where the country continually went into debt every single day. And it got worse because it's compounded over time. And that's why we're at where we're at, because they knew that this breeds corruption. This is why they never wanted any of this. And this is why when Trump was in his presidency, he was returning us to the Constitution. So people could see the way the founding fathers wanted the economy to be. And as you return to the Constitution, and as you return the economy outside of the private Western Central Bank, you can see how great the economy can be. Now, what Trump did, he took the economy and he knew how to control the central bank illusion, and he was able to push the Federal Reserve in the area that he wanted them to be. He wanted lower interest rates. He wanted stimulus. This way, he could show the people that if I remove taxes or lower taxes, if I remove regulations, if I renegotiate the trade deals and place tariffs on countries, you can see what type of an economy we would have. Now, if he took this a step further and got rid of the private Western Central Bank during this period of time, this would be an economy like we've never seen before. And I do believe he's headed in that direction. And I do believe Mike Pompeo is sending us a signal that the central banks around the world, they're in a self-destruct mode right now because everything is overheating. They were talking about overheating during Trump's administration. Well, it's overheating now. Actually, he set it up to overheat.